Hey guys, um, I know I've been away from my channel for a minute, but I jumped on here real quick, not to be that long, but I jumped on here to let y'all know the many blessings that I'm receiving, even though the devil is trying his hardest to block my blessings, but it's not working in his favor right now. I have been down a lot after my video I posted in January. I've been going through a lot of stuff emotionally over my baby's death. Um, I haven't been dealing with it too well, but God is working with me. He really is. He's humbling me down so he could get ahead and do his work. And I appreciate everything that he's doing for me. I wanted to talk about how sometimes it's best to humble yourself in situations, and in my situation I have been so humble. God don't even allow me to entertain a lot of foolishness that's been coming my way. The devil has been attacking me, but I have been being humble and have walked away from many situations. And by walking away and staying humble, God has been blessing me. God has been sending people my way. He has been sending blessings left and right my way. I'm not going to talk about all the blessings I'm receiving, but I will say about how he has been bringing people left and right to me. People have been paying for stuff. I'd be in line, and one incident, I was, um, I went out to eat and trying to treat myself to something, and my card wasn't working because their machine wasn't working. So she tried typing my card number in, but somehow the machine still wasn't working. A lady had came in and she said, I got her too. I got that order too. And I didn't realize she was paying for my order until the lady had told me, yeah, she just paid for it. You good. And gave me my card back. When I tell y'all, I wanted to cry so bad. All I could keep saying is thank you. And the man next to me was like, wow, look how powerful God is. My meal was not cheap. It was not cheap, and she paid for it. And when I tell you I was so thankful, y'all, I was so thankful. All I could keep saying is thank God. I kept thanking her because I knew that was God. I knew that was God. I just had a feeling that God had sent her at that time. It's always when I'm going through stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. But these blessings had me emotional because I've came a long way and I went through a lot of things. And these blessings just is coming. God told me to humble myself. I was praying one day and God told me to humble yourself. And since then, I have been so humble and have been avoiding so much that's been coming my way. And as I'm humbling myself, my blessings is flowing. Another incident, I was at Five and Below, and I think I made too many transactions, and I made a big transaction the day before, and I was like, well, maybe that's why my card declining. And that's exactly what it was. So I took an item or paid for two. I went into the Dollar Tree because I needed a car charger. So I went in the Dollar Tree and I went to pick up what I needed, and I came in the line and I was waiting behind two ladies. The lady said, is that all you get? And I said, yeah. She was like, I got it. Go ahead and add it on my tab. So she paid for it, and I said, thank you. I was already emotional that day. And when I got to the car, all I could do is cry and thank God for so much he had done. And stop complaining about the stuff that's not being done. Sometimes you got to stop complaining to see your blessings. You can't complain and think your blessings is going to come. God works on his time. He don't work on nobody else's time but his own. And I've learned that. So I'm saying that to say this. We coming to the end days. We got to learn to forgive and move on. Forgiveness is for us. It's not for them. It's for us. To forgive those who hurt you. Forgive those who wronged you. Forgive. That is the biggest thing. When you praying and you asking for forgiveness, it's got to be from your heart. Don't ask for forgiveness for something you're going to keep doing. I can't stress this enough. Ask him to help you with whatever you're going through before you ask him to forgive you on certain things. And I mean like bad habits. If you know you're not finished doing them bad habits or it's hard to break, you ask God to help you with them bad habits. Ask him to help you with them bad habits. So when you ask him to forgive you for them, you don't keep repeating the same things, the same bad habits that you got going on. Prayer is powerful. When I tell you, my daughter's death had brought so much to me. My mind is in a different mind state. When I tell you, I've never prayed so hard in my life until my daughter was taken. I pray every day. I pray all day during the day. I pray for those who can't pray for themselves. I pray for those who wrong me, hurt me. I pray for everybody, even my enemies. Even the ones that hate me, even the ones that don't like me, even the ones that talk about me, I pray for them. I pray for guidance to help guide them to him. I pray for all of that. For y'all to just come to God. Not come to him because y'all need him right there and then. But come to him and ask. And be thankful. First of all, you be thankful. That's the first thing you want to do, is be thankful for everything that he done. For waking you up, for all the blessings. Just for waking you up is your biggest blessing on this earth. To have another chance at life. Because some people is not getting up in the morning. Some people not waking up, and some people is going to go through their day and something's going to happen to them. So I pray every morning. And I thank God for waking me up every morning. That's the first thing I do. When my alarm goes off, thank you, Jesus, for allowing me to open my eyes, to take another breath. And I thank him to guard me through my day, to guide me to work safely, to watch over me while I'm in the building, to watch over me while I'm on my way home. I pray that I will have a good day. I pray that I won't entertain foolishness, and that God will block the devil from any attacks that he has on me, because he's snatching souls left and right. If you're not paying attention to what's going on in the world today, y'all need to. Y'all really need to, because the devil is snatching souls left and right. And he is snatching these young ones left and right. It's more of the younger people than it's the older people. I can't say that we fail as parents to raise our kids, because I see kids that have been raised in a good household and will go out there and kill somebody. They will go out there and do something stupid. So you can't say that you didn't raise your child right. It's just that some kids was not taught God in their life. Some kids was not taught how to pray. Some kids was not taught a lot of things that we need to teach our kids. So teach your kids how to pray. Teach them babies how to drop on their knees early. Even if it's just a now lay me prayer for right now. Teach your kids how to pray. We need to pray, and we need to come to God, because it's getting worse. This world is not getting better. Read the Bible. Get your kids a children's Bible to read. Read the Bible. Read the little Bible stories with them. Go over the Bible stories, because you're going to need it. They're going to need to learn now before it's too late. Us as parents are responsible for our kids. We are responsible for everything they do. When they do not know better, we are responsible to teach them the right and the wrong. I hear a lot of people say, oh, they know what's right. They know they're not supposed to do that. As children, I remember being a child. I remember my father and mother telling me what not to do, and we still did stuff, and we got in trouble for it. But as you get older, you tend to get into more stuff. And then the parent then becomes stricter. We have to become stricter on these kids. We have to become stricter, because nobody's going to love your kids like God and you. Nobody's going to love your kids the way God love your kids and the way you love your kids. So protect your kids at all costs. And humble yourself, because we need to stay humble at all times. Because you could block your blessings by humbling yourself. God is removing people. Let me tell y'all, God has removed so many people. God has showed me so many faces. God has showed me so many things that people have done to me, and removed them out of my life. When God is working on you, he's removing people so he can work on you. When you put them people back in your life, the same thing is going to keep happening. So when he removes somebody and you put them back in your life and you see the same thing, just know that God is removing them. Remove that person out your life. Don't block your blessing. Get your blessing. Anything that's blocking your blessing should not be in your life. You will notice when God is moving. I promise you, you will know when God is moving. Because when things are going good, things are, for me, a lot of things seem like they going wrong. It's going downhill. So many things have happened to me. But you hit rock bottom and you rise back up. When you hit rock bottom, that's because your blessing about to come. So everything in your way is going to be in your way. It's going to try to block you from every last thing that you trying to get to. But just know, through your stress, a blessing is coming. Through your depression, a blessing is coming. Just don't stay there. Pray and pray because prayer works. It really do. And when you pray about something and you ask God to help you with it, once you sit it on that altar, you go about your day. You continue to do what you need to do, and God will see it through. You don't even have to keep going to him and putting something, asking him for stuff, because you already asked. He heard you. God hears your prayers. God sees your tears. God is in conversations that you did not hear that was spoken about you. And that's why he removed people out of your life, because some conversations that they had about you and you was not present and it was negative and they talked about you, God needed to remove them, and he removing them. He removed them. God had removed so many people out of my life. When I tell you, there is people that will pick up a phone and will ask for a favor before they say, how am I doing? There's strangers that have actually cared more about my situation than people I've known. People I've known for years. Right now, would not even call to check up on me to see how I'm doing. When my daughter's birthday just passed, it was March the 13th. And when I tell you, I was going through it, I was going through it. I was supposed to have a balloon release for my daughter on her birthday. It was supposed to be at the cemetery. But it was not meant for that to happen. Because if it was meant for it to happen, it would happen. Instead, I spent the time with my son-in-law, my grandkids. We had a good time. We still had a good time for her birthday. It was sad because it was her birthday and she was not here, but it was kind of a blessing because we were still able to celebrate even though we didn't do it. We didn't do it at the cemetery, and maybe God don't want me to revisit that cemetery. He working on me. So maybe God don't want me to be at that cemetery because that's where too many memories is at. Every time I go to Charleston, for some reason, I cannot get myself to go to my daughter's grave. So when I tell you, sometimes don't feel bad for what you feel like you didn't do. Sometimes God has a different plan for you. So don't feel bad that you couldn't reach out and look out for somebody. Don't feel bad when you can't do certain stuff. Sometimes that's God coming through for you. You know, at first I was like, dog, I didn't go to my daughter's, I didn't go to her gravesite and I didn't release balloons. But you know what? I could have felt bad, but I didn't even feel bad. God didn't allow me to feel bad because I didn't go. Every time I go to Charleston, I have not visited my baby's grave since sometimes last year. And God has a reason behind that, and I'm not questioning God on why I don't make it to her gravesite. Because in my heart, in my mind, I know it's a reason why I'm not supposed to be at that gravesite. That's just going to bring so much more memories, and I already got that to think about. I think about my daughter every day. I think about her every day. And God is still working with me, with my emotions over it. He's still working on me. Because he know my heart. He know how much I love my daughter and I miss my daughter. But it's always after. It's always, I see her again. I will see her again. As long as I do right by God and keep the faith, I'll see my baby again. My baby had a mission on this earth, and she completed that mission, and she went, and I believe that my daughter will be saved. God gave her God have gave my daughter time to forgiveness, reaching out for forgiveness, forgiving and forget. And my daughter had touched so many lives. Like, she had made so many plans and everything. Now that I look back at it, I always look back at a lot of stuff that I had. Now I pay attention to. For the last 2 years, I want to say a year to 2 years in my daughter's life, we have grown a closer relationship. And she have changed so much. She have changed for the better. She have became a better mom. She became a wife. She had a whole nother baby. God was sending her blessings left and right. She seen her good before she left. She was able to forgive so many people and make things right with so many people before she left. That's why I say my daughter is one of the chosen ones. She one of the 144,000. She sure is. I really believe she is one. Some people don't get the same opportunities. Some people do not get them same opportunities. That's why I stress, please teach your kids to pray. Please teach your kids about God. Please teach your kids about this Bible. Some people don't believe in the Bible. Y'all might not believe in the Bible, but the Bible is real. It's real. Just because you have not seen it, that don't mean it don't exist. Anything that you read in the Bible. Just because you ain't see God create heaven and earth, that don't mean it's not real. You breathe air and you can't see it, right? But you believe it's air. And you breathe. He created the trees, everything we need for oxygen to be on this earth. So I'm letting y'all know, I'm a living witness of the blessings. I'm a living witness of what God is doing for me. He could do it for you too. This message is to let y'all know. So please, sometimes y'all have to humble yourself to get y'all blessings. Everything don't need a reaction. Sometimes you got to learn to walk away and let God deal with your enemy. Walk away. God got your back. You got to learn to walk away from a lot of these things going on. Not walking away is causing people their life. It's causing people their health. It's causing troubles in their life. It's causing so much. Just walk away. Sometimes humble down. And allow the Lord to work with you. When you feeling discouraged, pray. When I'm feeling discouraged, I pray. When I get off of here, I'm going in the house and I'm going to pray. Because prayer works. God hears your prayers. God answers prayers. Remember, it's never on your time, but it's on his time. So don't think God's not listening because things is not working out for you at that moment. He listened. He's listening to you. But you got to work with God. You can't ask him. That's like asking God for a car. But you sitting at home with no job. But you asking God for a car. But you're not doing nothing about it to get this car. God is just not going to come and hand you a car. You got to work for that car. Many people think that God is just going to hand you that blessing without no work. It don't work like that. So I'm about to end this video. I just want y'all to know that I love all of y'all. Continue to pray for me. My real prayer warriors, please continue to pray for me, as I'm still going through a lot of emotional grief. And I'm still praying. And I want y'all to pray for me. I'm going to try to give another video. I'm going to try to jump on here again sometimes next week. I can't guarantee y'all nothing. I can't guarantee y'all nothing. I just felt in my spirit to come on here today, to share little things that I've, experienced and I'm going through. So, I just wanted to share that with y'all and let y'all know I love y'all, and to let y'all know that God is here and he's working, and you just got to call on him, and you got to just humble yourself and let him work. And I'll be back probably next week. If y'all don't see another video go up for a while, it's not my time to put up a video. I might be going through something at that moment, so a video might not be put up. But I'm about to end this video. I love y'all. Have a good day. And continue to pray.